Namaskar. This is me, Suresh Bhatt, Science teacher of an Asian Academy. First of all, I want to welcome you all in this virtual video. In this video, we are going to talk about class of 6 and 7 science subject, and today's topic is light. In previous video, we have learned about topic heat. In this topic, we have learned about different sources of heat, different effects of heat, and different uses of heat. I hope you understood this topic very well. If you have any confusion on regarding this topic, you can consult this video. Okay students, now we are going to start this new class. In this class, we are going to learn about the topic light. Students, do you know what is light? Yes, light is a form of energy. That is, here you can see the light in this room. In the same way, in a daytime, you can see the light of the sun. So sun is the main source of light energy. Now students, we are going to do one experiment. Okay students, please close your eyes for 5 seconds. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay students, now open your eyes. Yes. When you close your eyes, have you seen anything outside of your surrounding? No, because there is no light. And when you open your eyes, you can see all the things around you, because the light coming from source are raised toward your eyes, so you are able to see the things. That's why light helps us to see the things. In the same way, now we know what is light, but how can we define the light? Do you know? Now okay, we start. Here you can see the chart. In a chart you can see the definition of light, but mention that light is not a matter, because light has no mass, no volume, and no space covered by a body. So light is not a matter. So what is light? Light is one type of energy only. Okay, look here on a chart. You can see the chart. On chart you can see the definition of light. Here, light is form of energy. It is one type of energy or a form of energy. Okay students, now look on a chart. Here you can see the definition of light. Now we are going to discuss the definition of light. Look here, light is form of energy. Form means type of energy that makes bodies visible, means it makes a body visible. But light cannot be seen. Yes, we cannot see the light, but light makes things visible and or help us to see the things. Means light help us to see the things. We can see the light. We can see the different type of things with the help of light. Okay students, in our daily life we use light in different purpose, like a playing, like a swimming, like a writing. While you reading your books, you need a light. If in your room there is no light, you are not able to read the book. So while studying, while playing, while doing something, anything, you need a light. So light is the very important source of our life. If light is not able, or light is not here, then we are not able to live, or we are not able to see the things around us. Like in a daytime, the light of the sun help us to see the different type of things around the earth. In the same way, plant need light to make their food. That process is called photosynthesis. While if there is no light, plant not able to make their food. So light is very essential part of our life. Understood? Okay students, now we are going to next topic. Here our course content. Here in this class we are going to learn about this topic. First one is different sources of light. In this class we are going to talk about different sources of light. In the same way, next is luminous and non-luminous bodies, and last topic is, okay students, in second topic we are going to learn about luminous and non-luminous bodies, and in last one we are going to learn about transparent, translucent and opaque bodies. What are these bodies? We are going to learn in this class. So be calm and be focused on this video. The class is very interesting for you. Okay students, we are moving to first topic. First topic is different sources of light. Source of light means from which or from that body where we get the light, that is called source of light. In our surrounding there are different type of the sources of light. Okay students, look on a chart. Here you can see sources of light. There are two type of sources of light mentioned in our book. First one is natural source. Natural means nature. Those sources that are made by nature are called natural source of light. Here, look on a chart. Natural source. Like there are different examples are given. I am going to write here. One example is sun. Sun is made by nature, so it is a natural source of light. In the same way, moon. Moon is another example of natural source of light. In the same way, fire. And last one is firefly. This is one type of animal which gives us light. So these all are the examples for natural source. Understood? Okay students. Next one is artificial source. Artificial source. Artificial means those sources of light that are made by human beings, or we all made this. This is made by human beings, so they are called artificial source of light. Okay students, look on a chart. There are different type of examples for artificial sources. Okay, I am going to write here. First example is lamp, like a torch, like a candle. These all are the examples that are made by human beings, so they are called artificial source of light. I hope you understood two sources of light. But in our book there is another two source of light. Third one is electricity. Electricity is also one source of light. Why? Because like we use different type of bulbs in our room, like a bulb, like a chim, like a like different type of bulbs, CFL bulb or other type of bulb we use in our room. So electricity, where the electric energy changes into light energy, so it is also one example of what? Source of light. Okay students, next fourth examples are like other source. Other sources are like there is a lamp, like a tupi. These all are the we use in our local level. During in our place we use lamp, tupi while there is no light. So this is also one source of light. I hope you understood about different sources of light. There are four type of source. First one is natural source, another one is artificial source, next one is electricity, and last one is other type of source. I hope you understood this topic very well. Okay students, now move on to next topic. Students, we have talked about or discussed about different sources of light. Now we are going to discuss about luminous and non-luminous bodies. Student, do you know what is luminous body? Yes, those bodies which produces its own light, they are called luminous bodies. Okay, here I have one example for you. Student, what is this? This is a basin burner. This is a luminous body. Why? Because when we lit this basin burner, it produces the fire. So this fire makes us bright, or we get light from this fire. So this is called luminous body. In the same way, do you know what is this? Yes, this is a kerosene lamp. We use this kerosene lamp in our lab. So this is also called a luminous body. Why? Because this lamp produces, when we lit this lamp produces fire. So by this we can see the different things around us. So this is one example for non-luminous bodies. Okay, I hope you understood what is luminous body. But how can we define? Here you can see on a chart there is a definition of luminous body. Look here, look closely. The object that can emit means produce, light energy by themselves. Means those objects which produces light by themselves and feels bright and looks bright. So they are called luminous bodies. Here you can see different type of examples. First one is sun. Sun is the main source of light because sun gives or produces the light energy during a daytime. So we can see different type of thing around us. So sun is one example of luminous body. In the same way, candle. We use candle at a night, so we can get light from the candle, and we use candle in different purposes. In the same way, firefly. This is an animal that produces light during a night or at a night. In the same way, dio. We use or we leave the dio in our puja room, so there is a brightness is occurred. So this is one example for luminous body. In the same way, torch. While we walking on a road at a night, we use torch. So torch produces the light. Here I have one mobile phone. Nowadays we use mobile torch. Here you can see the torch of mobile. This is one example for luminous body. By this we can see different type of things at night. So it is easy for us to hear or to see the different type of things. I hope you learned about luminous body. Now move on to next point. Here, non-luminous body. This is also just opposite of luminous bodies. Okay, dear students, now we are going to talk about non-luminous bodies. Do you know what is non-luminous body? Yes, non-luminous body means just opposite of luminous body. Means what is non-luminous body is those objects that do not produce the light or that bodies which do not have their own source of light. So they are called non-luminous bodies. Like example, like a moon. At night you can see the moon on the sky. Moon is shining at night. Why this has happened? Because there is no presence of sun, but moon is shining. It is happened because the sun, the light coming from the sun reflecting by the moon, and the reflection of light reaches toward our eyes, so we see the moon at the on the sky at night. So in the same way, you in your house there is a mirror. You can see your image on the mirror. Why image is formed? Because by the reflection of light. So these moon or like a mirror, they do not their own source of light, or they do not produce their light. So they are called non-luminous body. In the same way, there are two examples also. Here, planet, tables, like a board, like a duster. These all are the examples for non-luminous body. I hope you learned about what is luminous body and what is non-luminous body. Okay, dear students, we have learned about luminous and non-luminous body. Now we are going to discuss about what is transparent object, what is translucent object, and what is opaque object. Now you can see light can travel in a straight line. So on the basis of light passing through any object, the bodies are divided into three types. They are transparent, translucent, and opaque bodies. So we are going to discuss one by one. Okay, first one, transparent bodies. Do you know what is transparent bodies? Yes, transparent bodies means those objects or any substance through which light can pass easily, or pass light through easily. They are called transparent bodies. Like you can see in our surrounding there is air. You can easily hear me. So there is air. You can see easily me. By this, air is one example for transparent body. Here I have some examples for you. Here you can see what is this. Yes, this is a beaker. Yes, this is one example of transparent object. Why? Because you can see here. Can you see the marker behind the beaker? Yes, you can see easily because beaker can pass the light easily. This is one example for transparent object. In the same way, there is a water inside a beaker. You can see again here behind the beaker. You can see the what marker. Yes, you can easily see the marker behind the beaker because this water is also one example for transparent body. In the same way, I have a plastic. Can you see this marker behind the plastic? Yes, you can see marker behind the plastic, because this plastic is also one example for transparent bodies. In the same way, there are different examples like air, water, glass. These all are the examples for transparent bodies. I hope you learned about this. Now move on to next one, translucent bodies. Do you know what is translucent bodies? Yes, those objects or any bodies, any substance through which light can pass partially. So they are called translucent bodies. Like I have one example for you. Here you can see this plastic paper. Have you seen here, from this plastic paper light can pass partially. So this is one example for translucent body. In the same way, paper. Look at this paper. Through this paper light can pass partially. Have you seen this? Yes. This is one example for translucent object. In the same way, like a tracing paper, you use in a social subject to draw the map. You use tracing paper. So this tracing paper is also example of translucent object. So by this you can say that translucent object, those objects which passes the light partially. Like example, tracing paper, black paper, plastic. These all are the examples for translucent bodies. I hope you learn about this. Now move on to next one, opaque bodies. Opaque bodies means those bodies or any substance through which light cannot pass, because opaque bodies blocks the light of coming from the any source of light. Like this is a diary. Beside a diary, behind the diary, can you see the marker? No, because this diary blocks the light coming from the any source. In the same way, this. Okay, dear students, I hope you learn about what is transparent object, what are translucent object, and what are opaque bodies. Now move on to chart. Here you can see there is one torch on a chart. From the torch there is a light coming. Yes, and these in the center of chart there are three type of bodies. One is light body, little bit dark, and at a dark body. Here from first torch light can pass easily. Here all light pass through them, so they are called transparent bodies. I hope you learn. Next chart, next figure. Here is a torch. From the torch the light is coming, but by the body, through the body light goes partially. So some light pass through them. They are called translucent bodies. At last you can see a torch. From the torch there is light coming, but the body blocks the light. So no light passes through them. So they are called opaque bodies. You may or not, transparent object have no shadow form, and a translucent bodies form a faint shadow, but an opaque bodies makes a dark shadow. These all are one difference for transparent, translucent, and opaque bodies. I hope you understood this topic very well. Okay, dear students, now we are at the end of this video. In this video we have learned about different topics of light. First of all, we have learned about the definition of light. Then we have learned about different sources of light. Then what is luminous body and what is non-luminous body. Then at last we have learned about different bodies like a transparent, translucent, and opaque bodies. I hope you learned this topic very well. Now move on to today's homework. Here you have 5 questions. You have write on your note copy with neat and clean handwriting. First question is, what is light? You can write the definition of light here. List out any 5 sources of light. Here you can write the different sources of light. And third question, define luminous and non-luminous bodies with 3 examples. You can check this video and write the answer. And at 4 number question, write the differences between transparent, translucent, and opaque bodies. So you have to write definition and examples of these different bodies. At last, write a short note on opaque bodies, translucent bodies, and transparent bodies. I hope you write these questions very well in your note copy. I will check when our schools resume. Okay, I hope you learned today's topic very well. If you have any doubt regarding this topic, you can consult with your parents or your class teacher or subject teacher. We will meet in next video. Stay happy, stay tuned. Okay, goodbye.